background about yourself, please?
Hi, my name is Sean. I'm currently doing my final year in Bachelor in Forensic Science.
So, who usually make decision when buying home appliances in your house?
Usually it goes along my dad if there is any required home appliances that we need. It's usually my dad who would make the decision making, and also consulting my mom on it.
So, what appliance do you use most at home?
I think the most I would say it's a washing machine because it's basically in our daily use. We use it in our daily purpose. So I would say the most electrical appliances that we use is a washing machine.
So, how important are these appliances in your daily life?
How I mentioned that washing machine seems to be a very important electrical appliances when it comes to wanting to make sure that we have clean laundry done, and it has to be something of a good quality because it's been used in a long period of time for long hours.
So, what do you look for when buying a new appliance?
I think the most important thing that I would look forward when buying a new electrical appliances is that when it comes down to safety purpose, we would want to get something which is a well-established brand and something which is certified even by SIRIM, which is the standard operation procedures and all those safety regulations. So when it comes down to getting a home appliances, we want to make sure it's safe to be used and not something which is cheap and non-reliable.
So, do you prefer local or international brands?
I prefer a local or international brand. There are no preferences. If the local brands are as established and as safe and reliable, I think I would go with a local brand. But come to take into consideration now, for a well-established and a safe-looking brand, I think it's an international brand. So to answer your question, I think I'll go with an international brand.
So, do you like to shop online or go to the store?
I think it is shopping online when it comes to our convenience. It's shopping online, and also this conception where shopping online would always give a cheaper range of price and more easier, rather than going up and down several stores. Shopping online would give us a more easier choice of going through the choices. Yeah.
So, do online reviews or influencers affect your decision?
Yes, definitely. Before getting in, especially when you're speaking of an electrical appliances, the online reviews is something really important because any brand, there are many sellers online. Some that will offer for a very cheaper brand, but cheaper price. But the one that helps us to make the decision, it always comes down to the customers' reviews. So it is very important.
So, which brands do you trust for different products?
I think for speaking towards the most commonly used electrical appliance in my house would be washing machine. And when it comes to a brand, as far as I know that currently I'm using a Toshiba brand, so it is one of the most reliable brand. Even before this also I was using a Toshiba brand, and I would say if you would ask me the most reliable brand, I would go for Toshiba.
So, are there any brands you avoid?
Brands that I would avoid, not really as how I mentioned, washing machine's lifetime is quite long if you purchase a very good one, and as I mentioned, Toshiba is the brand that I've been using so far. So I'm not sure about other brands that I would particularly avoid, and I'm not really sure about the other brands that are available in the market currently.
So, what do you look for in a brand?
The reliability. Basically, customer satisfaction is one of the key things that we want to look into. As I mentioned, there are a lot of brands that currently exist in the market, but not all brands would work as perfect towards the establishment of the particular brand. So when it comes down to what I would look into when getting a particular electrical appliances would be the customer satisfaction, the life period of an electrical appliances, and also the safety when it comes down to any change of increase of voltage or anything, you don't want the appliances to catch on fire. So these are three key things I will look into.
So what's the last appliance you bought?
It was a vacuum cleaner from Toshiba, and yeah.
So why did you choose Toshiba?
Why would I choose Toshiba? Because there are a number of appliances that come from Toshiba brand back in my days, and many of them have served me a long period of time. There were no issues that I ever faced with it, like even the durability of Toshiba, when it comes to durability, it's pretty high and reliable. So I think that would be a key choice of it.
Where did you get information before buying?
Where did I get the information before buying? First, I usually would, before buying electrical appliances, this is my personal opinion. So before I buy any electrical appliances, I would check it online, such as platforms such as TikTok, Instagram. So these kind of platforms, they would usually post their customer reviews, and even there are paid reviews as well, but there are certain reviews that are 100% genuine from customers that usually purchase the item. And I would usually check even from their website as well. And with this, I think I will be able to make my decision if it's worth my money purchasing a particular item.
So what's the most important when buying an appliance?
The most important when buying an appliance would be the safety, because as far as we know, we are living in a country where the weather is unpredictable. Some days it's raining, some days it's really hot, but usually the main key issue here is that our rain can be really unpredictable. Can be sudden lightnings and thunders. So these particular lightnings, when we're using in a particular house, there will be chances of things going blackout. So you don't want electrical appliances to burn out during this particular time. So it comes down to key things like this. Can it really withstand the sudden change of electricity flow in our country, and it will not implode or catch fire while using them. So these are the key things that I would consider when buying appliances.
So do you compare brands before buying?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely I do compare brands before buying them.
Okay. So next, do you always stick to one brand?
Currently, I do. I have my personal favorite, like how I mentioned, Toshiba has served me a long period of time. So this, regardless of a vacuum cleaner or washing machine or whatever it may be, my first priority would be going to Toshiba to check their electrical appliances.
Any good or bad brand experience?
Any good or bad brand of experience? Most of the electrical appliances in my house have served me quite some time, but a bad brand I don't have any actually.
Okay, that's fine. So would you recommend a brand you like to others?
A brand that I would recommend to others, for now I would say there are certain things that you can get Toshiba, like washing machines or vacuum cleaners, yes, sure, but when it comes to electrical appliances like TV and all that, Toshiba are not the best at it. So I would suggest to people going for, depending on what their electrical appliances is, but for household needs, I would think Toshiba would be a better option.
Okay, which social media helps you to decide what to buy?
I think TikTok. TikTok does help me.
Okay, great. So do you trust influencers?
Influencers, depending if it's a paid review, because certain paid reviews are not 100% genuine. Certain reviews are 100% genuine, like customers who are not really influencers. So to answer your question, not 100%. I don't really trust influencers giving their review about a certain product.
So what kind of content makes you want to buy?
Content such as when people use the particular product and how they explain and elaborate, and they show the before and after, and they have this kind of videos within their content. I think that would kind of convince me of getting a particular appliances.
So do you have any Toshiba product in your house?
Oh,
Any
yeah.
video of that?
Yes, I think I do. Yes. I do have a video of recently I purchased a washing machine right in my house.
Fraser Francis. I'm a student here in MSU Shala. I'm taking Bachelor in TESOL. I'm 23 years old.
So, what role do you play in buying home appliances?
So the role I play when for my household electrical appliances, I'm more to like a go-to person for informations and when they're going to buy, I'll be there to like choose which is a better version of the appliances itself.
What types of appliances do you use most at home?
Personally, what I use the most is a fridge, especially. Specifically because you use it to store things, store food, store drinks, and I like to drink ice water, so I can store my ice water there.
How important are they to your everyday life?
I feel like it's not only important to me, but it's also important to the rest of my family as well, especially when cooking or vegetables, fruits, whatever that needs to be cooked and eaten, it will be there. Also condiments as well, like ketchup and sauces are also there in the fridge as well.
Okay. What do you usually look for in an appliance?
So what do I usually look for is definitely the first thing I would check for is the warranty. How long would the warranty be? And then I'll check in this case I would check if it's a fridge, I'll check whether it's spacious or not. First and then the size of it especially, and the electrical use of the kilowatt, the watts used in the appliances. That's because certain brands they use more electric to supply the energy for it. And the last one I would check is definitely the price, because I don't want price to be the factor of how good the appliances work in my house.
Do you prefer local or international brands?
I would definitely prefer international brands only because they last longer and it's more recommended in every part of the world.
Do you shop online or in-store?
I would definitely prefer in-store shopping.
Do online reviews help you decide?
They do, but it's before I go and online shop. Go to face-to-face shopping. As an example, if I were to buy a fridge, right, I would see the reviews online of a certain brand, and then I'll go and buy it.
Which appliance brands are you familiar with?
Pardon?
Which appliance brands are you familiar with?
In my household, personally, we use Toshiba.
Alright. Which brands do you trust for different appliances?
Usually, if we stick to one brand, we'll use the whole brand for the whole house itself. So in this case, in this year or for the coming years, we'll be using Toshiba.
Are there any brands you avoid?
I would definitely avoid Panasonic because I feel like it's very, very overrated just because there are multiple stores around Malaysia. I would definitely avoid it. Yeah, I feel like it's very overrated.
What qualities do you value in a brand?
I would say affordability, even though it's last. Quality, I want it to be good quality, and then spacious, less energy usage.
What might cause you to switch another brand?
Definitely if it's short circuit in between the middle of the day. So like for example a fridge, right? I don't want it to short circuit like in the middle of the day, and if I'm not at home and there's no one at home, all the things will definitely melt, right? So that's why I wouldn't want it to short circuit. That would be my pet peeve here. I don't want appliances being a short circuit.
Alright. What's the last appliance you bought?
The most recent appliance I bought is a washing machine, actually. That also because the previous one short circuit while washing the clothes, and that actually made me go and review the brand Toshiba, and ever since that day, Toshiba is like my whole thing now.
Why did you choose Toshiba?
Because it's not only a well-known brand in Malaysia, it's a very well-known brand outside of Malaysia as well. And of course, I went through the characteristics, the features of the washing machine. It includes the dryer feature. You know, like you go to a lobby, right? You two different types of machine. The washer and the dryer. But in this case, this particular washing machine I bought, it has the dryer function as well. So that's why I choose Toshiba.
What helped you to decide this brand?
definitely the features that they provided, the fast washing, the multiple set timing. You can use different kinds of fabrics, and also definitely the dryer washer. Two different features in it.
What factors were most important?
The factor that's most important is definitely the energy usage and the warranty that they're giving me.
Did you compare it with other brands?
Yes, indeed I did. I compared it to my previous brand, which is Panasonic, and it's not really that good compared to it.
Do you usually stick with one brand for appliances?
Yes.
Any good or bad experience?
As I mentioned just now, it's a washing machine. I'll give another example. TV. I was using Panasonic brand, but then in the end, because due to a little short circuit, the whole TV, the system inside the TV, the motherboard, all got fried. Because of that, I changed.
Will you recommend Toshiba to others?
Yes, I would definitely recommend. Not only because it's a well-known brand in other countries, but also because of the features they provide and the quality of the brand itself.
So what platforms help you to make decisions?
Platforms wise, definitely the Toshiba website, number one. That could be like my major go-to website if I want to buy electrical appliances. And through that, I will go to the shop and buy it.
Do you believe influencer reviews?
Yes, I do believe influencers reviews, but at the same time, I would not. It's not my only source of to buy it. It's not my only one.
Anything else you would like to share with us?
I would like to share that when you want to buy a certain brand, I would, especially here in this case, in Malaysia there's multiple brands, right? I would recommend you to go through each one brand because each people has their own preferences, right? So review it, check it, and then buy it. That's all.
Do you have any product of Toshiba?
Let me check. Yes, recently I bought this Toshiba fridge, right? As I was telling you. So this is the product. As you can see, it's quite spacious on the top. And it's very spacious on the bottom area.
Thank you for spending time with us. Thank you for joining me today. So can I record this interview section?
Yes, sure.
Can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Manigandan. I'm a criminal defense lawyer and I'm currently based in Sharjah.
Okay, so basically what role do you play in buying home appliances?
I'm actually a son, so I will assist my mother when it comes to choosing all the home appliances. And by doing so, I will help her to survey online and everything.
Okay, very good. So what type of home appliance do you use most at home?
Home appliances is a fridge, aircon, your washing machine, TV and so on.
Okay. So how important are they to your everyday life?
I mean, I assume it's very crucial to make my life even more convenient. So it's important.
So what do you usually look for in an appliance?
Reliability. And yeah, that's pretty much reliability.
So do you prefer international or local brands?
I don't have a preference, but I'm okay with both, I guess, as long as they're reliable.
So do you shop online or in store?
Usually I prefer in store because I get to see the product with my eyes, so I find it better.
Okay. So do online reviews help you decide?
Sometimes I do. I will, whenever I see a product, I will cross-check with all the reviews online so that, I will get a rough picture on whether it's reliable or not. So, in a sense, I assume that yes.
So which appliance brands are you familiar with?
Toshiba and Sharp.
Oh, okay. Which brands do you trust for different appliances?
For respective appliances, I have a specific preference. When it comes to TV, I will tend to go for Panasonic. For AC, every product have different brand and different preferences.
So are there any brands you avoid?
None, actually.
Okay. So what qualities do you value in a brand?
Their customer service, like whenever there's any problem with the product, good customer service will always be helpful.
So what might cause you to switch to another brand?
Again, the customer service and also the reliability.
So what's the last appliance you bought?
Recently, I bought a washing machine from Toshiba.
Oh, why did you choose Toshiba?
I went and checked the product like in hand and watched all the reviews, and so far it's one of the reliable brands out there in terms of washing machine.
So what have you to decide?
Online reviews and my personal point of view when I view it in person.
So what factors were most important?
Reliability again, and all online reviews helped me to make the decision.
So did you compare it with other brands?
Yes, I've actually had multiple brands, and when I make the decision, I actually based on all the reviews help me to make the decision.
Do you usually stick with one brand for clients?
Not really, because it always evolves. So as per the time, I will make necessary changes, I guess.
So any good or bad brand experience?
So far, no.
So would you recommend Toshiba to others?
I feel like I would actually.
So what social media helps you make decisions?
Facebook,
Do you trust influencer reviews?
not really.
What kind of online content convinces you?
Honest reviews from consumers per se.
So do you have any video from Toshiba?
Yes, the one recently I bought a washing machine.
Can you show us please?
I need to go through
Okay,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Can you show me? What would your ideal appliance brand be like?
Like I've been emphasizing on reliability, so I guess that will play an important role.
So anything else you'd like to share?
That should be all. I mean, try all the brands out there.
Okay. So that's all from us. Thank you. Hi Miss, thank you for your time for our interview. So can I record this interview section please?
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Banu. I'm the CFO for this BHC group of companies. There's a group of company mainly dealing with manufacturing.
Okay, Miss. Okay, so basically what role do you play in buying home appliance?
What role do I play? That means I'll see what is functional. I'll see the functionality of anything. How good, how long a thing can use, and I need for what purpose I will use based on
Miss.
that.
So what type of home appliance do you use most at home?
Oh, that means like what type I use: air fryer, a washing machine, a microwave.
Okay, Miss. So how important are they to your everyday life?
Very important, especially in this fast world. It's very important. So,
Okay. What do you usually look for in an appliance?
how good it is. That means there's even air fryer. There's many variety, many brands and everything. How good it is, like how long lasting and everything.
So, do you prefer international or local brands?
Definitely international.
Okay. So, do you shop online or in store?
In store.
In store. Okay. So, do online reviews help you to decide?
Not really. Not really.
Okay. May I know the reason why?
Because I don't rely on online. That's not how I see, because everything is branded. Toshiba, Samsung, LG, everything is already branded. They already have a name for themselves. So I don't refer to online.
So, which appliance brands are you familiar with?
Toshiba, LG, Sony, Samsung.
Okay. So, are there any brands you avoid?
Not really. Not. I refer to the salesman. Usually they'll recommend and all that. So there's nothing so far. But I don't go for Panasonic and all those. So I go for a higher level.
Okay, understand this. So, what qualities do you value in a brand?
It has to last long. It has to run and do the function properly. That's about it.
So what might cause you to switch to another brand?
If within few years it's spoiled and every time we have to look for the guarantee period and all that, then probably I won't get back.
Okay. So what's the last appliance you bought?
The washing machine, Toshiba washing machine plus dryer, dryer.
Oh, I see. Okay. So why did you choose Toshiba?
I like all the features. Okay, so it's like online, you can do like electronic and everything. So it's very easy to use and it serves the purpose.
Okay. So what helped you to design?
I saw all the functions, I saw various brands and everything. So this particular one, one is the cost and quality.
Okay, miss. So what factors were most important?
Definitely quality. It must serve the purpose and also price.
Okay. So did you compare it with other brands?
Yes, I did. With Samsung, LG, and even all that I did compare. And at last we came to this. And also it did the dual. It could have washing machine and a dryer.
Okay. So do you usually stick with one brand for appliance?
Not really. I'll see like the main brands. I'll see whatever fit the purpose.
Okay. Any good or bad experience?
There was a microwave sharp. It spoiled in 1 year plus. So
Okay, so sad. So would you recommend Toshiba to others?
definitely.
So what social media helps you make decisions?
I know Instagram and everything, right? But for appliance, no. Definitely, that's a brand already. I go by the brand and everything. So by promoting now, I think even if the extra promotion, everything doesn't help. Maybe it help to reach, but it doesn't help for me to make a decision.
Okay, miss. Miss, do you have any videos from your home?
Yes. In fact, I do. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you show to the camera?
Oh,
please?
okay.
So, Miss, what would your ideal appliance brand be like?
Toshiba.
Toshiba. Great. So, anything else you'd like to share with us?
So far we bought for a particular reason and it fills the reason. So it's very good. I recommend Toshiba to everybody, especially Toshiba washing machine.
Okay, Miss. Thank you so much for
Okay.
your time. Thank you. Hi, thank you for joining me today. May I record this interview?
Yeah, sure.
So, tell me about yourself.
I'm Girtana, I'm 30. I'm living in Subang.
Okay. What role do you play in buying home appliances?
Usually I just give my opinions to my mother to buy some of the appliances.
What types of appliances do you use most at home?
Mostly fridge, blender, washing machine, TV.
Alright. How important are they to your everyday life?
I think at this point of life, everyone needs them as a basic needs at home, right? So it plays an important role in everyone's life, basically.
So what do you usually look for in an appliance?
Good quality, maybe.
Do you prefer international or local brands?
Mostly, if you ask me, at my home, it's all international brand because they last longer.
Okay. Do you shop online or in store?
Mostly in store. We don't really trust online shopping yet when it comes to appliances.
Do online reviews help you decide?
Yeah, mostly before we buy some stuff, we have to do review, right? That's like the most basic thing we are doing now.
Yeah. So which appliance brands are you familiar with?
Sharp, Toshiba, Panasonic.
Which brands do you trust for different appliances?
Fridge, TV, microwave.
From which brand?
Toshiba, Sharp, Panasonic.
Alright. Are there any brands you avoid?
I can't think of any right now.
What qualities do you value in a brand?
Last longer?
What might cause you to switch to another brand?
If I buy one type of brand and then it doesn't last longer, then I have to get another one. So the next time when I want to get, I won't be getting the same brand.
What's the last appliances you bought?
Fridge we bought recently
From?
Toshiba.
Why did you choose Toshiba?
After doing a lot of surveys and everything and online survey, Toshiba seems like a good brand and the price was reasonable as well.
What helped you to decide?
I think I already answered that previous question. The reviews and the price was reasonable.
Okay. What factors were most important?
Price and energy consuming?
Alright. Did you compare it with other brands?
Yes, I do.
Do you usually stick with one brand for appliances?
Not really. We just survey first which one is better, then we choose based on that.
Any good or bad experience?
Not that I can think of.
Will you recommend Toshiba to others?
I would.
What social media helps you make decisions?
Google mostly.
Do you trust influencer reviews?
Not really actually. I prefer to read the reviews written by the online reviewers.
Do you have any video of the Toshiba product?
Wait, let me check and show you.
Alright.
Okay.
So anything else you would like to share with me? Nothing? Okay. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Thanks a lot.